Are you ready?
Yeah, buddy, I don't know about you, but I am ready. Welcome to the Crypto Walk with Alex Dozier. And today we're going to do the quickest market update in the world, and then we're going to talk about VVS Finance. During the market update, I want to look at Biden's executive order. And then VVS Finance, they launched some Flash liquidity pool thing. So I want to get into that, see if that's something that it's worth doing, worth getting into. I poked around a little bit on it and didn't seem like much of nothing to me, but let's take a deeper look together. Let's get into it. All right, so stop here on CoinDesk. Just right on top of the hour here, you got Bitcoin flat at 39.2, Ethereum up 1%, sitting at 2,600. And so Bitcoin jumps to 40K as Putin sees positive shift in Ukraine talks. Freaking Putin, trash boy. Uh, there wasn't a lot else here going on that I cared too much about. Um, Credit Suisse strategist says we're witnessing birth of a new world monetary order. Facts. Um, Crypto is the future. I mean, every major crisis that keeps happening just keeps pointing to how crypto is the solution. Um, the first of just 2022. Okay, first issue, inflation. Okay, well, Bitcoin is deflationary. Okay, there's 21 million Bitcoin in the world, and that's it. So it's all there's ever going to be. And again, then you had the war and the sanctions. Well, what's a solution to sanctions if you're somebody who's being sanctioned? Crypto. Uh, what happens when you are being sanctioned to your fiat currency? I mean, look at the ruble, fell through the floor. Imagine you're snoozing and you wake up and all of your money is now worthless. Like you went to bed thinking, I'm cool. I got $10,000 sitting in the savings account. You're sleeping peacefully. And then Putin starts a war. Biden decides to sanction Russia uh, in a way that causes the ruble to now be less than a dollar. And so you went to bed with 10,000 rubles and you woke up and those 10,000 rubles can't buy you a McDonald's hamburger because McDonald's shut down and pulled out of Russia. Okay? Guess what wouldn't happen with all that? Crypto. I mean, the McDonald's thing might still happen, but you shouldn't be buying McDonald's anyway. It's terrible for you. Don't do it. And then, so again, there's just so many use cases for crypto that just keeps coming out. Are the people that be in power going to try to regulate it? Absolutely. That's what we're going to talk about. Bitcoin tops 41 after Yellen's crypto statement inadvertently published early. Wish I was talking about that one. I might do a separate video on that because I'm kind of interested. But anyway, looking at Biden, Biden issues long awaited U.S. executive order on crypto. Now, let's first just take a second here and understand no matter what this order is talking about, just think about what this means for adoption. Okay. It is crypto is so prevalent and becoming so adopted that not even just waiting on Congress to send him a bill to sign into law, he, the president of the United States, arguably the most powerful person in the world, is what the news will always tell you, took time out of a war to sign an executive order specifically around crypto. Okay. So adoption is here. Okay. It hasn't hit mass adoption yet. What I think we need for mass adoption is we actually need regulation, because what's going to get us to mass adoption is um, when the regulations are set and the big banks understand how to navigate getting into crypto, and then once they're into crypto, um, the masses will follow because the masses are still using banks. I still use a bank. I mean, I in order for you to I can envision a way of how you would solely survive and interact with the world on crypto, but as of right now, the overwhelming majority of us would still need to have fiat-based accounts because we would get into crypto through an on-ramp like Coinbase or something like that, or even MetaMask. Um, but you still that means you're literally dealing with fiat. And then the way I mine crypto and all that, the only way it has, I mean, it has some value to me, like I get paid in Bitcoin, and that has value to me. But the only way I could use it, for the most part, would be to transfer it back into fiat. Um, so I mean, we're a ways away before like I think crypto can be standalone monetary system. To where you don't need fiat, and then on top of that, most of us have jobs. You know what I mean? So unless you're getting paid in crypto, you have to have a way to get to on ramp into crypto, which causes you to need fiat. But anyway, okay. So right off at the top, I love how they just go with the key takeaways before they get into the content. So that's awesome. The takeaway: U.S. President Joe Biden signed a first of its kind executive order on cryptocurrencies on Wednesday, directing federal agencies to coordinate their approach to the sector. The executive order does not lay out specific positions the administration wants to agencies to adopt or impose new regulations on the sector. One part of the order will direct the Treasury Department to create a report on the future of money, including how the current financial system might not meet consumer needs. Facts. Um, I would have to Google it. There is a large percentage of the entire population of the world, not just the US, that is unbanked, as they would call it. Okay. These are your people that just don't have banks. They don't have a way into a bank account. Either they had a bank account in the future and they jacked it up, and are they're an undocumented um, person, and they can't create a bank account, for whatever reason. Um, so there's a large sum of people that just they're not banked. Okay, they don't have a way to interact with our banking system, and the future of money. Again, I 100% believe there will be in the, if not near future, a central like the U.S. banks like own digital currency. 100%. Think about the way that you would be able um, because okay, let's say this. So when they did the stimulus packages, hey, I will tell you, I make well over six figures. Okay, I don't need a stupid stimmy, but I got it anyway. I definitely wasn't gonna give it back, you know what I mean? All I did with my stimmy was I paid down some debt, and then I think I saved some of it. Like, I didn't need it, and I got every one of the stimmies. Every time they dropped a stimmy, I got it, okay? Sitting there, big chillin', take all of it. And but it was because the way they needed to get the stimmy out was the most broad way in the world because they needed it to get out immediately, okay? And to help people that legitimately needed it. But in order to help the people that legitimately needed it, they had to push it out so fast that people that didn't need it got it anyway. If you were doing uh, a s what do they call it? CBDC, central bank, central currency? I don't know. If they were doing their own digital currency and they actually could target it to people and say, I mean, obviously you would have to, what do they call it? KYC, know your customer, but if you could direct your payments so precisely to get it to people that needed it, you know what I mean? So if you said, well, only the people, at this particular threshold, like I don't know how you would, it would depend on the type of KYC you need, but I can envision that being a more direct path. And it's literally, it's immediate. Okay. When they did the stimmies, it didn't take long for me to get the check. I think once it passed and got signed into law and all that crap. But I mean, think of the digital currency. It's even faster. It's even faster in our banking system. Uh, so I think I'll just leave it at the key takeaways. Basically, it didn't add any regulation. It just set the groundwork. Okay, it just said, hey, I want to make sure that there's some agencies that are looking at this and they understand that they have a job to do around figuring out what the heck is going on with crypto. And then what do we always want to do as a country? Okay, we want to make sure we're number one. So they want to see the future of money and how can we do it? Because what they're afraid of is w- the dollar is the reserve currency of the world. You already have some of these outliers like El Salvador, and they got a couple other countries out there that are. El Salvador already made Bitcoin its currency, and there's a couple other ones that I believe are in the works to do the exact same thing. And yeah, they're outliers. They're very small, no big deal. Um, and I want to say there was a report about El Salvador like had a huge improvement to their GDP when they did this. Okay, so I'm very interested to see how this works out, and we're gonna move on just because I want to get to VVS Finance before this video ends. But I think this is a good thing, and I can understand why crypto would bounce on this. I'm gonna tell you, regulation. I don't know why we're so scared of it. We need it. It is going to moon this thing when the big banks are able to say, "Hey, we now have regulations. We understand how to operate inside of these regulations, and we're going to open up our investing tools to crypto." And you can't. I'm telling you, these big boys out there want to get into crypto. They do. They see the returns. It's so much better than the U.S. stock market. And there's going to be hedge funds that deal, if not exclusively in crypto. It's going to be huge. It's going to be huge, but we need the regulations to open that door, to build the bridge between the current financial system and crypto. So as we look at the bubbles, we can see you got some huge winners on the day. Rune again. I tell you what, God dang it. I wish I could get into some Rune. I mean, this thing just, yeah, it's up 24% today. It's only up 28% for the week or for the month. But if you were actively trading this thing, look at this. Look at this. Uh, in 1 month, if you were now calling bottoms and tops is very difficult. I get it. But I mean, look at the way this thing has been riding up. 587, boom, dropped all the way down to 410. Boom, right back up to $6 now. Okay. Um, this thing is a swing trade dream. Okay, if you can get into this thing at the right time and get out at the right time, and then just constantly keep doing it. I liked it as a long term investment. I haven't never gotten into it just because I didn't have enough dry powder to secure my other positions and start a new position, so I just never got into it. I wish I would have. I wanted to, um, but oh my god, what an incredible ride if you have been swing trading this thing. STX up 40% today. It was down 10% for the month, so it still hasn't even up 40% for in 1 day. It hasn't made up for its losses over the month. That's insane. What is that? Stacks. I don't know anything about stacks. I believe this is Zcash. It was also up the other day. So we're at 14% today, but only 18% for the month. 25% for the week, though. Um, I've seen this the last video I did like 2 days ago. Zcash was on there. So it definitely tanked with the rest of the market did yesterday. And then it came right back. Kadena? I don't know what the heck that is, but they're one of the other big bubbles. 16% up today. Nothing I own has a good bubble on it. I want to say the biggest bubble I got is Gala, which sitting at 22 cents right now, down almost 40% for the month. Uh, Am I concerned about that? No, because yeah, it's down 40% for the month. I was not buying it at 36 cents. I was selling at 36 cents. Okay. My buy price for Gala is around 20 cents. Okay. So I'm at its low. Uh, which I think 20 cents is its low. I really do. So anytime it gets around 20 cents, I might pay like this price, 22 cents, not a big deal. Um, every time Gala drops a new thing, rather it's, spider tanks or whatever, every time they drop something new, it rallies up to around 40 cents, and then you sell it, and then it falls back down to 20 cents, and you buy it again. It's pretty simple. It's a very easy trade. I love making money on Gala. I like Gala as a long term investment too, but if you're gonna have that kind of pattern, easily recognizable pattern, I'm gonna trade you all day, buddy. I'm here to make money. So just a quick overview of the where we're at on prices. So Bitcoin again flat at 39, Ethereum up 1.5 at 2,600, Sol up 1% sitting at 82. Shib still sitting at quad zero twos, flat. Chronos, I'm kind of surprised it's below 40 cents. I think it's a good buy for below 40 cents. Um, almost up 1% for the day, sitting at 38 cents. Mana, 237. I tell you, I did some very active trading on Mana this year, and this is normally where I buy in at somewhere around the 250 to 230 mark, and then it moons to three something, 320, 350. You sell it and then wait for it to fall back down. Gala already talked about that. Arweave sitting at $33. I tell you, this had a. You see the hump over here. You see that giant hump? Boop, boop. It had a. It was mooning yesterday. We're up. Out of everything here, look at the 7 day. Out of everything I watch on the 7 day, Arweave is the only one up. Everything's down. That's 16% swing between it being up 8% and everything else on this thing being down almost 8%. Amp, trash, flat, sitting at 2 cents. VVS Finance is the worst loser on the 7 day out of everything I monitor. We're down 16%, sitting at quad 02375, flat for the day. Got to tell you, it's a little concerning. And so VVS Worldwide, excited to announce the launch of Flash LP on VVS Finance. So click on that. What is it? With Flash LP, you can provide liquidity, obtain LP tokens, and easily stake in the corresponding crystal farm in a few clicks. I guess it just makes it easier and faster. Navigate to the Flash LP page under Trade. Yep. Search to select the desired token pair you wish to provide liquidity for. Yeah. Input the amount of either token you wish to provide liquidity for. This will automatically set the amount for the other token because you have to be balanced. You have to have the same amount of each. Review the swap details and amount of LP tokens you received. You can also visualize your ownership of the pool. Interesting. I did that. If you are happy with the details, click Enable, then click Flash Apply to initiate the transaction. Let's see. Confirm transaction details to initiate a wallet transaction request. Yeah. Wait for the final confirmation. Once complete, you can view the breakdown of your LP tokens at any corresponding crystal farms, if any, to stake in. Start the staking process by click Stake in Farms. Okay. It's a lot of steps here. Okay. I thought it was supposed to be easy. Enable the farm smart contract if it is your first time interacting with the farm. Okay. Choose the amount to stake and confirm. Confirm the transaction and stake your LP to start earning. Okay. Okay, so let's see what that looks like. So what I did was you go to trade. You're on VVS Finance Connect. I'm on a computer. You can do it obviously on your phone, through the either directly through VVS or as I would suggest going through the cryto.com DeFi wallet. And if you are on the web, you got to connect your wallet either way. So you hit trade, you go to Flash LP. Okay. So it takes you to this page. So what I did was I selected. I didn't add any money to anything. This was just money that I just kind of had laying around on VBS. Um, I don't think it's worth a whole heck of a lot of anything, honestly. So I did VVS. Looks like 183,000 VVS tokens, and I wanted to use something that again I already had. I wasn't adding any money to this. I just wanted to see what it would look like, and I did single VVS. Okay, so I think I had it's like $6 worth of VVS single. Single per VVS. Okay, yep. Share of the pool, not a whole heck of a lot because again, not a lot of money being put into this thing. Single in output LP 19, VVS and output LP 91,000. Because I again they have to be equal, so I don't think I had enough single to match the amount of VBS that I had on here. Maybe. I don't know. So we'll hit enable, see what happens. It didn't look like anything. Let's swap details. Can I hit enable now? Nothing. It won't let me do flash supply, price and pool, unless I was out of it for just too long. But here, let's start it over from scratch and see what happens. So we'll do VBS, yeah. That's very loud. Select the pair. I want it single VVS, yeah. And hit the max. It's gonna estimate. Okay, it's estimating for way too long here, buds. um, I don't know if this is gonna work at all. I might have to actually. I mean, again, I just didn't want to add any money to this thing. I can, I just didn't want to. Yeah, I'm hitting enable. It's not doing anything. I don't know. It might just be I just didn't have enough. Again, this was the scraps I had on my account. So I wasn't really trying to do much. I guess I could do single token first. And then okay, I don't know what just happened. Insufficient single balance. Okay, I get it. I think it just was thinking. It was thinking for a long time, folks. Okay, so we got the VVS from the token to LP. Doesn't let me do it. I don't know. Okay, it gets upset with me. Here, we're gonna do this. We're gonna put a. Oh man, it doesn't give me like a sad face sticker. Oop. Oh god. All right. Well, I don't know what's I don't know. I don't know if it won't let me do it just because it's not a lot of money. I don't know. I don't know. It didn't specify any minimums or anything like that, so I'm not really sure. But I'm hitting enable VVS and it's not doing anything. And it should say enable the VVS, and then the next step would be to hit flash supply, and then there would be some more steps after that, like in the last conversation we just had around staking it and all that good stuff. So it's supposed to make it fast, but I'm not getting anything out of this. So I'm gonna call it a day there. If you're able to get in there and do it, let me know. I'm actually very curious. I don't I don't see it being any better than anything else that you do on VVS, but whatever. Just a quick stop because I am concerned about it. Crystal Farms, you're still getting some good APR there at 105%. That is down, okay, but it's still over 100%, which is fantastic. Okay. Glitter mines, on the other hand, we're down to a 62 percent APY. That is down from over 100% in the last 2 months or so. Okay, maybe three. Um, so that's concerning me. I at some point I got to develop an exit strategy as far as if it hits the average APY, so low. So in order for me to do the crystal farms, I have Crow and VVS. So if I want to get out of glitter mines and move it into crystal farms, I can obviously, you know, harvest or whatever the word is for my glitter mines. I guess it's not claim. I don't know. Anyway, I could pull the VVS out of there, but I would have in order to put it in Crystal Farms, I would have to match the amount of glitter. I'm sorry, the amount of VVS that I have with a fresh amount of Crow. Um, but that's more than likely where I'm going with this, and just move it all over there. And then I might, because that's still 105 APR. That's not bad. Okay, 105%. That's not bad at all. Okay. Even compared to a regular bank account, that's fantastic. But even in the DeFi world, 105% APR is good. Okay. I'm not with this 62% APY. Yeah. Yeah. So, that's all I got for you guys, folks. If you were able to do the Flash LP thing, let me know down in the comments below because I'm very curious. I don't know if it just didn't let me do it because it wasn't like the dollar amount wasn't high. So I don't know. I don't know. And also, what do you think about the glitter mines? Are you thinking as it keeps the APY keeps dropping? At what point are you thinking glitter mines is time to bail? Um, and get out of the mines and maybe move in the farms or move to a different DeFi option. Tonic is constantly being talked about. I can't remember the name of it, but I think it's MMO. People keep mentioning. So let me know in the comments down below. What do you got going on? What are you doing? And I'm out. Peace.